So, interesting question the other day from somebody. Why has Obama's leadership failed? Um, I don't think it's failed. I think it's a very unfair, and it's a sort of a partisan comment if you're not careful. Why has he not achieved what everybody expected him to achieve? Well, there's a host of reasons for that, not least of all the fact that the two parties are at war, at fighting with one another. The Republican Party has lost itself and is trying to reinvent itself, whilst at the same time trying to grab power. There's a number of reasons for that. I think, history will show that actually Obama did some quite amazing things. Now, were they right? That's a whole different subject. But he is certainly, I think, is going to be shown to have been far cleverer than people are giving him credit for, because he's been very clever in certain things that he's achieved. Everybody said to him he shouldn't have gone from healthcare at the beginning. Something, many people had gone to try and address the healthcare issue. At least he had the guts to take it on and go through with it. And he knew that if he didn't do it right at the beginning and tried to do it later, it was never going to happen. The big question is whether the timing was right with the country in the situation it was, the economic situation. There's arguments to say that was the best timing, because at the end of the day, the hidden cost of the healthcare as it was is far greater than what it will eventually come out to be. And this is something that people just don't seem to realize, that what he was doing is going to cost a lot at the beginning, but then should cut back later. I think the jury's out. I'm not saying that he's been brilliant. There was a lot of hype in getting him into power, and there was a lot of people who believed a huge amount of him, which doesn't seem to have come to fruition. But I think it also, in balance, there's been quite a bit achieved. But history will tell the real story. And this is the problem with such a partisan divide between the two, which has happened there. It's happened in the United Kingdom. It's happened in Australia. It's happened in other places as well. Once you get this huge partisan divide, then it doesn't really matter who's in power. You're going to have the same issues and problems. And so the leadership under those circumstances is like being leadership while being, having one hand tied behind your back and a blindfold on. So under those circumstances, jury's out, really.